Morning, thanks for joining us. We're just heading off for a little walk in North Wales from our campsite in Llanuwchllyn at the head of Llyn Tegid or Lake Bala, and it's just a little local one this morning. It's a very hot day. I'm supposed to be heading off on a bigger walk tomorrow, but we just thought we'd do sort of 6 or 7 miles heading up around some of the local hills. Right, first section, we're heading on a little B road. We thought we might be able to find a way along the little miniature railway, but the path's very unclear, so we just thought we'll head up this way and pick up the path where it's more obvious. And then we're sort of heading up a little river valley called Llyn Tegid, and then around across a hill called Cefn Gwyn. That's the plan anyway, but we'll see how it goes, because we've never been here before, and we'll just make it up as we go along. I'll say a very hot day. It's already sort of mid-20s. Just getting the train ready down there for the first service on the Llyn Tegid railway, and you can just about see down over our campsite. Can't quite see round to the lake yet, but hopefully we'll get some views of the lake as we rise up a bit. Picturesque though. Right, our path's just left the little country lane now, and just got some views of the lake down to the left of us. See a few people out paddling already and whatever. Hopefully we'll get some more panoramic views as we climb higher up. We spent quite a while there just waiting for the little train to come past, and eventually we got a good view of it from on high. And now just passed through a farmyard. Unfortunately we've got to lose a bit of altitude again, but as a reward we get some fantastic views of right out across Llyn Tegid out towards the town of Bala. So yeah, I'll just show you that now as we come down. Another short section along the little lane, and there's a path on the right marked Llyn Tegid, and Llyn I think is well, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong I'll correct it on the screen. But that starts to take us up then towards the little valley that we climb up. So yeah, it's getting a bit more peaceful. It is a very quiet road there, but it's very narrow, so there's cars all struggling to get past each other and everything. Nice cool little valley down there, because it's absolutely sweltering now. And I think just over there is the little valley we're heading for, Llyn Tegid, and we sort of skirt up, and I'm guessing this is Cefn Gwyn behind us there, which I think translates to white back. So I suppose it's just like the back of an animal or something like that. Lovely walk so far, very pretty views. Ooh. Just grabbing a bit of shade from a nice little oak tree. I'm not 100% sure, but I think away over in the distance on the far side of the lake, that would be a Llyn Tegid. Certainly the Llyn's range. Right, we've just headed up into that Llyn Tegid. Looks lovely actually, it's all deciduous on the other side. Some really lovely old trees. But we're not far into it, and then we start to take a diagonal up to the right to head up to Cefn Gwyn. So doesn't look to be very well marked, I'm just looking at it now. Just sort of climbing up a shaly track now, and you can see there's the deciduous woodland, and then an abrupt change, and then it goes into conifer plantation. Still lovely woodland there. Right, that's the valley we started up, in the wooded valley, Llyn Tegid, and then climbed up, and up behind me there, that's the footpath up over Cefn Gwyn. Doesn't look very used, but that's the way, and it's the shortest way. I think Marie's a bit worn out. It's not been a long walk really, but it's very hot. Views opening up across Llyn. I think it's about 840 metres or so above sea level, something in that vicinity. Big mountain. It's a good old climb, this one that we're doing. It's only 430 odd metres or something like that. But this little stretch up this, what used to be a forest track, but it's been forested now. Quite steep. I do hope nobody's stuck a fence across it at the end, because that would be rather not annoying. Oh, path was nearly disappearing there, but we've just found our way into this corner of woodland, which agrees with what I'm seeing on the map. Just across this corner of woodland, and then out onto the summit of Cefn Gwyn. Oh, pretty tough section that. Now this for spooky forest. Shouldn't be in it very long. Ooh, here she is. So there you have it, Cefn Gwyn. No trig point, no marker stone, no nothing. Just some grassland. 436 metres, but probably the toughest 36 metres I've ever done. Oh dear. So anyway, at least all downhill from here. You can see The village down at the bottom. Llnuwchllyn, Llyn. Just coming down off Cefn Gwyn now, and footpaths are a bit sketchy. Again, this one's not really marked where we're supposed to be on the map, and it's supposed to be over there, but there was no stile across the fence at all, so just having to make the best of it. And it is leading down to the footpath that we're supposed to be on, so as long as there's no barriers in the way, we should be all right. Ooh, a real proper gate that you can actually go through. All of that last stretch right round up to the woods, the plantation, the lack of path through the plantation, and then it's just broken down stiles and tough terrain all the way across. But hopefully get a bit easier now for the last section, because we are both absolutely wiped out. Oh, not a long one, but a toughie. Probably said that about 3 times now. Right, we're just coming down out of the sheep fields now, through a nice wooded valley. Covered just under 8 miles. I think it'll be just under 9 by the time we get back to the campsite. So a little bit further than we thought, but then again we've done a little bit of scrambling about through the woodland, trying to find the right path and all of that sort of thing. So
whacking brambles again.
Whacking brambles again. And what do you think of your walk, Maria?
No comment.
Absolutely covered in don't know whether it'll show up on the yeah. Don't know whether it'll show up on the GoPro, but it's absolutely covered in muck out of that woodland. But yeah, it's been
scratches as well.
Scratching, yeah, I'm covered in nettle bites and nettle stings and
lovely
scratches and God knows what. Yeah, it's been an interesting one. But we always seem to get that when we come to Wales. Anyway, with that, because we're just coming down to where we meet up with the trail that we took on the way up here, we'll sign off here. So thanks very much for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed it.
More than I have.
Enjoyed us suffering, and no doubt we'll see you very soon on another video. Cheers now.
Bye.
Bye.